So Deadpool will be R-rated in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? What? So Kevin Feige is doing his press tour right now for WandaVision, which will come out this Friday. The first two episodes will drop on Disney+. The first live-action Marvel Cinematic Universe series, which will link to the other movies. We also have Loki coming. We have Falcon and the Winter Soldier, plus She-Hulk, Moon Knight. All these shows coming to Disney+, which will connect to the greater universe of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But WandaVision is pretty interesting because it's part one of 3 of this multiverse saga that's going on. It will take place further in Doctor Strange 2, the Multiverse of Madness, and then it will conclude in Spider-Man 3, so it should be good and hopefully it's good content. But an actor who has portrayed an amazing character, Deadpool, in 1 and 2, which were big box office critical hits. I love those movies. Deadpool 2 is in my top 10 favourite comic book movies of all times. I love it that much. But the biggest doubt was when Disney purchased Fox, was Deadpool gonna be still R-rated, or what exactly were they going to do with the character? Like, you couldn't recast Ryan Reynolds, no way, and I don't think a PG-13 Deadpool would work that well. I talked about this before, and my biggest doubt was I never thought that Disney would do an R-rated Deadpool. I thought that Ryan Reynolds could go back to DC, and there was some rumours, there was some talk that he might end up getting a contract with DC to come back as Green Lantern or another character. But it looks like that Ryan Reynolds was using all that to try and negotiate a deal with Kevin Feige. He probably used the hype around the Snyder Cut as a way of saying, look, if you don't give me my R-rated Deadpool 3, then I'm going to jump ship and I'm going to go to DC, and I'm a big enough actor, I can definitely pull another hit out, and this time it won't be for Marvel, it will be for DC, and that will be a big loss for Kevin Feige and the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Now, if they were to change Deadpool into PG-13, I think it would be a big mistake, and I'm not saying that you can't have him appear in other Marvel movies like Spider-Man or Doctor Strange as PG-13, you obviously can, but I think you need to be courteous towards the fans that showed up for 1 and 2 by having his third movie, a standalone movie, as an R-rated Deadpool movie. For me, that's what you need to do to really show the fans that we at Marvel care for you guys. We'll give you exactly what you wanted for Deadpool 3, which I think is great, and I couldn't be more happy. So that's what it looks like it's going to happen. That's what Kevin Feige confirmed. So I think it's great. Deadpool 3 needs to be R-rated, and he can pop up in Spider-Man or these other Avenger movies as a PG-13 Deadpool and be funny and be jokey, and he can, and Ryan Reynolds will make it work. But I think if you were to completely do a U-turn of the Deadpool character and have him never be R-rated again in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, then I think that would be a big downfall for the character. But I think we get the best of both worlds by having Deadpool 3 be R-rated, but then when he pops up in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, he is then PG-13. I think that's the best way to go. So Ryan Reynolds won't be appearing again in DC anytime soon anyway. I know it was kind of a pipe dream to have him come back as Green Lantern in the Snyder Cut, but I do believe that Ryan Reynolds was using that momentum, that talk, to definitely get a bigger contract at Marvel and definitely negotiate for Deadpool 3. Would I have loved to see him in the Snyder Cut? Obviously. Would I have loved to see him come back as Green Lantern? Of course. But you never know what exactly happens behind the scenes with these guys. And these guys are smart businessmen. Ryan Reynolds is definitely smart. His gin company, huge money there. You know, I think he made as much money as he did in acting as he did in his other businesses last year, which is amazing, unbelievable. So it shows that he's a smart guy. But this is what Kevin Feige had to say about Deadpool. It will be R-rated, and we are working on a script right now. And Ryan's overseeing a script right now. It will not be filming this year. Ryan is a very busy, very successful actor. We've got a number of things we've already announced that we now have to make, and it's exciting for it to have begun. Again, it's a very different type of character in the MCU, and Ryan is a force of nature, which is just awesome to see him bring that character to life. So I couldn't be more happy, guys. And it looks like Kevin Feige has finally given in to Ryan Reynolds' request as a Deadpool 3 to be R-rated. I think it's the best way to go. And I think it's a good thing for Marvel because it's something different. Now, we're used to the cheesy jokes, the action, the hero always wins in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which it works for them, it's successful, it's their formula, nothing against that whatsoever, but I want them to do something different, and WandaVision looks different, Loki looks different, I hope Sam Raimi coming back into Marvel is different, I hope these things are different, because I don't want the same superhero film every single movie. I like the Snyder Cut's going to be different, I like Joker, Logan, all these different type of movies are different to each other, and it's pretty great to see. So I have confidence in Kevin Feige that he will give Ryan Reynolds the power to go and make the Deadpool movie as great as he did for number 1 and 2. And I think in the long run, this could be a big success for Disney Plus. And we know Disney Plus is now offering an adult version of Disney Plus, a side kind of platform where you can watch the Fox content, you can watch Family Guy, the R-rated stuff on Disney Plus, but it'll just be kind of for adults. That's coming here to Ireland and the UK at the end of February, so I can't wait for that. You got loads of R-rated kind of edgy shows and movies coming, Alien and stuff like that, which is awesome. I can't wait to sit down and watch those on Disney Plus as well, because that makes Disney Plus even more worth the purchase of the month that you pay for it, because right now it has all the Disney shows, animated stuff, and it's cool, but there's nothing really to go outside the zone, and watch something that's kind of edgy or R-rated, and that'd be cool now when Disney do add that in. Maybe that's a place for Deadpool to be, and the types of Logan and all them edgy comic book movies. But I guess I'm excited. I can't wait for this. And look, I've been proven wrong. I never thought this would happen in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So Kevin Feige confirms that it will be an R-rated Deadpool. It will be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It won't take place filming this year because they're working around the script. But he says it's going to be R-rated, so we have to believe him now. I had my doubts. I didn't think it would happen at Marvel, at Disney. I don't think they would let an R-rated superhero movie happen. But maybe they're slowly changing. Maybe they can see a different platform for it to premiere as an R-rated movie for them inside the universe. Will it connect to other Marvel Cinematic Universes? That'll be interesting. I think Deadpool himself will as PG-13, but I don't see any of the other Marvel Cinematic characters like a Spider-Man popping up in a Deadpool 3 that's R-rated. That's just my opinion. Guys, what do you think below? Let me know. Give a like, comment, subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. We talk about all things movie here. Marvel, DC, all that kind of stuff. Other movies as well. Shows, series, Netflix. The whole lot. Guys, this is the channel for all that kind of content. Thank you very much for watching. Get in the comments. I want to hear your thoughts about this. What do you think Deadpool will be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe?